Walter Johnson, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now to the plate, here is Honus Wagner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. In his career, Wagner has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Count is 1-2 now. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Tony Gwynn comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Evans is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
So next to hit is Chipper Jones. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr., and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. Evans on the move.
Walk-off salami. Have a bite of walk-off salami sandwich. Santa Maria.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
The first base.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. One and one the count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that misses 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Lifted in the air out to right. And Evans is there for it to retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Greg Maddux starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Larkin leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Now at the plate is Mike Piazza. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Popped him up. Posada is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the 2nd inning. That brings up Jim Thome. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now the pitch. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game. But on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Batting it. The second baseman,
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Two and 0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The count now at 2-1. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. Stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First offering on its way as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Yordan Alvarez. Grounded to the right, taken in by Votto. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Ramirez. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Fouled off. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
1 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings in George Springer. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A ball and a strike now.
1-1.
Swing and a liner. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A little low. It's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. So the Yanks go 1-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Honus Wagner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. Next to dig in, Tony Gwynn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So now here is Chipper Jones. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ken Griffey Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on them. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Or you even
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Evans on the move, still ranging back. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Randy Arozarena.
For the Yankees,
here's the first pitch.
the designated hitter, Randy.
And he takes ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Dwight Evans, the batter now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-2 once more. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Moustakas is there. There's 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Barry Larkin singled in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Evans stands at first with 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Yanks held in check. They trail it here 2-0. And now in the box, Jim Thome. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Right side. Oh, what a play. He goes to first. It's in time.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Posada is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now the payoff pitch home. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Next up is Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1-2, here it comes. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Now another 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now
Runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. This is popped up. But this will land untouched. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And there's 1 away. Next up, Jason Giambi, who bounced out last time up. first delivery to him. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Popped him up. Votto over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now it'll be Yordan Alvarez, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. The Yankees. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Honus Wagner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Lane 11.
High in the air into shallow left center. Larkin calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Chipper Jones is on deck. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in will be Chipper Jones. Last time through was a base hit. Now the first pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. And stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, George Springer. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Up next, Randy Arozarena, a base hit in his first trip.
Randy.
And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now...
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time. With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2-out double left stranded. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes!
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In is Joey Votto now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Jim Thome. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. From the stretch. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Fielded cleanly, and a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Jorge Posada, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Adios, pelota.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Payoff pitch on its way. And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Now at the plate here is Barry Larkin. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Next for New York, Jason Giambi. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting, catcher.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curve.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Matt Wisler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here is Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Giambi into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting,
into the box, Hannes Wagner. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. McCutchen on at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Wisler, once a Minnesota Twin. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Hit hard, but foul. The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. There's one to Giambi, but it's too late. Good hustle to beat that one out. So next to bat will be Tony Gwynn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chipper.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Alvarez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ken Griffey Jr. coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. First pitch on the way. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And Evans is there for it to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Alvarez.
And it's fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Jose Ramirez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, George Springer. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
Now the 1-0.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Junior looks up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Randy Arozarena. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hard hit ball to second. Well, and he has some trouble with it.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
So now to the plate, Barry Larkin. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Adam Ottavino.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Striding forward now is the DH, Jim Thome. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hard hit ball to second. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. Catcher Jorge Posada will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So here's Jeff McNeil. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
The second baseman, number 18.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw by Wagner's right there for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up is Mike Piazza. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
The Rams are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, hey, Matty B, this big ballpark in the Bronx, that's that short porch in right field, D-Roll. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Ready on 0-2. Drilled to first. Fielded by Votto. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 5-3 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the AB on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Hannes Wagner stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
And now here is Tony Gwynn. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Again, another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gwynn is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. McCutchen stands at second with 2 gone. Rolled slowly to first. Giambi fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. George Springer the next to hit. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 4, and it's fouled away.
The center fielder.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Springer.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
So it was a strikeout swinging. George Springer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Randy Arozarena comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Fouled off. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Last chance for the Yankees. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as Rams go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Rams jumped out to an early lead in the first.